are you? It is Monday. Welcome to weekly vlog. I think are we on 70 or is it 69? I think it's 69. Him, Bailey saying cheese. Cheese. It is, it's 6 o'clock. We just got home from the grocery store. It's been such a chill day. It's been a really good day. Today Aiden had his like little year-end celebration. He does go to school again tomorrow, but tomorrow's it. That's his last day, and then it's officially summer break. So I thought I would share. It's like literally such a random and small little grocery haul, but I thought I would share it with you anyway. It's like super random, super small. So I got 2 Poms that are the super teas, and so this one is pomegranate peach passion white tea. And then this one is honey green tea. So I don't know, I tried, yeehaw! I tried the pomegranate just regular sweet tea last week and I really liked it. I don't drink stuff like this all the time. Ooh, I literally just drink coffee and water. I don't drink juice, I don't drink soda, I don't drink tea, like except for like hot tea bags, but even those I don't put anything in it. I don't put sugar or honey in my hot tea. So anyways, I just thought they were really good last time, so I wanted to try some more. And they have antioxidants in it, so pretty excited about that. My signature creamer, I did get a thing of ranch, and the only reason why is because tomorrow I'm having a huge ladies meeting here at my house, and so I have celery and carrots, and I thought that would be like a nice little veggie platter. And then I got this, the Olive Garden signature Italian dressing. They do sell this in stores now. Some cuties, some string cheese again tomorrow for the kiddos. I got an Italian salad because I'm literally just craving this. A thing of pineapple. This is so random. A thing of flowers because these ones are done. And then, you guys, I've shown this to you so many times. This is the chicken tenders that I get from Safeway, and they used to be my absolute favorite. And I think this is the last time that I'm going to get them, unfortunately. My mom and I got them on Mother's Day. Remember I was telling you guys that was like her wish for her meal for Mother's Day was the chicken tenders. So we went and got them, and the chicken was so stringy. And tonight I cut them up, and they're so... Look at the bread to chicken ratio on this. Like, there's no meat in there whatsoever, and it's like really hard, like the breading. This used to be the best chicken, I'm not even kidding. So Bailey's having a hard time chopping it up, and so is Aiden. He's now moved on to his strawberries. He's not even gonna finish it, which, do you want some more? More? Do you want some pineapple? Pineapple? Apple? Do you want some pineapple? So I'm gonna talk to you while I cut up the kids some pineapple. And I think I'll just throw whatever chicken that I already cut up for them. I'll put it in my salad. It's no big deal, but I'm really bummed about that. So like I said, today my mom and I went to Aiden's little graduation. And then it was like an hour little ordeal. She came over a little bit earlier. I'm trying to think of what else I did today. I'm ahead on videos. I have the Aiden story going up on Wednesday, which you have already seen by now, but I edited it last night. So that's feels good to get. Hi, I'm Dory. You know, squared away and out in the open, and you know, I feel much better than what I did when it very first happened. But I already talked enough about that in that video. I'm not gonna keep revisiting it. Woody! Just because I don't want it to come off like I'm Buzz using that whole situation to like get anything from anybody, you know. So, and today was such a good mental day for Aiden, which is so cool, because he had a little bit of a rough time over the weekend. Unfortunately, he was not in a great mood. Unfortunately. So this is Memorial Day weekend. So I'm gonna add, I have this shredded Asiago and I have a purple onion, so it'll be somewhat similar to the Olive Garden thing. So tonight I'm gonna like mop my floors and stuff. Not that, again, I've said this many times, like I try not to have my house sparkling clean when, you know, friends come over, because I don't want them to ever feel like their house has to be like sparkling clean. I feel like it's reassuring when we go over to people's house and it doesn't look picture perfect. So that's the goal anyway. I'm gonna just mop my floors and obviously like clean my bathroom down here. And that's it, because I vacuumed and stuff over the weekend. And it's been really nice because today the high was only 75 and tomorrow I think it goes up to 80, but then the next day the high is only 82 or 72, excuse me. So it's really, really nice in Phoenix right now. This weather is like unheard of. I was talking to like some of my Instagram friends that are here in Arizona, and one of them, she's really, really sweet. Her name's Katie. She's a little bit older. She's probably like my mom's age. And she was like, honey, I've been here for 25 years and I don't remember a May ever being this cool. And I was like, wow. That's a testimony. So I'm gonna eat this little salad, and in about 15 minutes we're gonna go to the park. Wednesday I have to do a photo shoot. That sounds much more luxurious than it is. I have to get a photo of myself, which is a photo shoot, inside of Target for a brand, which is so weird because I was like trying to figure out how I was gonna do it, and then I was telling my mom about it and she was like, I'll take it for you, and I was like, she's not the best at doing stuff like that. Bailey is teething so bad and she's waking up at really random times. She's usually like pretty good about, she'll go to sleep at like 8 and wake up between like 6 and 6:30, which never bothered. Even if I stayed up till like 11, you know what I mean? Waking up between 6 and 6:30, like it never really bothered me that much. I mean, I would try and go to bed before that, but anyways, you know, I've been going to bed kind of late and she's been waking up in the middle of the night, which is so weird. And then this morning she was up at 5:30 and I didn't go to bed until 11 because I was working on the vlog. I want to treat this like I'm getting paid, and so if I'm telling you guys I have a video every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and I don't do it, like, you know, if I was paying somebody to do it and I was like, hey, so we're gonna do videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they didn't put up a video on one of those days, I would fire them, theoretically, right? So, you know, I need to fire myself for not doing my work. And I'm not putting that much pressure on myself. I don't want you guys to get worried about me because a lot of you, you know, are so sweet and do. But, you know, I do want to treat this like a job, and so it would be no different if I was working out of the home. You know, I would have to show up, I would have to do it even with the kids here. So, you know, I am blessed enough that I can do this when I have the chance. And so, like I said, this weekend got kind of crazy. Saturday, I was supposed to go to a ballroom dancing event. If you're new or you haven't been here for a while, I did start a ballroom dancing class with my friend Hillary. She's the instructor. Back in, when did I start it? February or March? I think it must have been March. And they had a performance already planned that I was not going to be involved in because I came in so late to the game. And I ended up with a migraine. Frickin' figures. So I couldn't go to that. Sunday we had church, and then if you were with me last year, you'll remember I did VBS, Vacation Bible School, with our church, and it was freaking awesome. And so it's already that time again. It's the first week of June, and so I can't believe it's gone by that fast. So we had training for that, and you know, every year is a different theme, and I'm really excited for this year's theme. I think it's gonna be really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I probably won't talk to you guys again tonight. I'm gonna try and write a blog post because I still haven't, even though I announced it to the world that I'm gonna be a blogger. And I have 18 million ideas, but I need to start off with my, hello, welcome, my name's Brittany. How are you? I'm turning the Cocco channel into an empire. Woo! Naturally waited till the last second, but we did his bus driver's little award, And then I used these really pretty thank you cards for his teacher, the teacher assistant, and the speech therapist. I didn't do one for the occupational therapist because number one, I don't know who it is, and he just started getting occupational once he was diagnosed. So this is what their little thing looks like. So it's the C's candy, a thank you card, and then their little Starbucks gift card. Aiden? It's your last day of school. Last day of school. Are you excited? You're gonna be on summer break? Are you gonna be on summer break today? And we'll go swimming all the time?
Awesome.
Awesome. You talking to Daddy?
Hold it. Hold it.
You wanna hold it? Say hi, Daddy.
Did you have fun yesterday?
Did Mimi and Mommy go to your school yesterday? And Sissy, did we go to Aiden's school yesterday?
You go to school?
Yeah, at school.
His face. Welcome to Wednesday and my mom being my photographer. We had a silly little photo shoot inside of Target because of a sponsorship with Monk Pack, which is a protein cookie. So we did it, photo props and all. My mom listened to directions. I'm gonna put this stuff up. Yeah. So now we're gonna go to Costco and run a few other errands. Anytime Bailey sees the camera, she says, cheese. Good morning, it's Thursday. And I didn't really talk too much yesterday because after we got done with all of our errands, my mom and I, we kind of hung out and watched a movie. And then I really like invested in the kids because again, yesterday's Wednesday. So I typically don't do that. But today's gonna be a very busy working day. I have a lot of campaigns coming up. And I'm so thankful and blessed because, you know, it's just helping us a little bit, you know, and it's so much fun for me, and building this little resume is just so cool. But I have about maybe 5 minutes before Andrew's gonna call for the morning, like, I almost said morning huddle. Don't work at Target anymore. So I thought I would share with you what I got at Ulta, and I really want to share what I just made for the kids for breakfast. One of my favorite Instagrammers, her name is Jen from the Rambling Redhead, and she's so funny. But she also shares really, really good healthy things. She's definitely claims herself as a crunchy mom, which I think is just so funny. But she shared a frozen waffle from Kodiak Cakes, and then she topped it with almond butter and some syrup, and so I essentially did the same thing. So I wanted to share what I did myself. Remember I bought these a couple weeks ago. There was like a blueberry one, I think I have a chocolate peanut butter one, and so this is the last one I had left. So when you take it out, it's like very crumbly. It's not obviously like a flat flapjack, but I just put a couple of spoonfuls of this almond butter in with chia seeds, and because the pancake was so hot, I kind of melted it and it looked like chocolate, which I think tricked at least Aiden, and he ate almost all of it. And then I just sprinkled, you know, drizzled a little bit of the syrup that I shared with you guys. It's the all natural, organic, grade A, golden color maple syrup, and so this is actually really, really good. It has a nice flavor. It's really, really good. My kids ate all of it, and then I gave them a big, huge, giant orange to share, and that's breakfast. And because there's so much protein in both this and the almond butter, they're probably gonna stay full a little bit longer instead of coming at me at 10 o'clock when it's 8:30 for a snack. Okay, so I went in there for my brow pencil, and I came out with quite a few more things. This is the brow pencil that I do use. This is the Goof Proof brow pencil. And then I did do my eyeliner. I needed a new one, and so this is the eyeliner that I love to use for wings. It's a actual like brush tip, so love that one. And then I was looking for a Steal a Huge mini, and they didn't have it anywhere in the store. And so when I went up front, they had these. They had so many mini mascaras up front. They also had a It Cosmetics Hero, and I think I'll try that one next. But I don't know if you guys remember, the Man Eater was like one of my very favorite mascaras. It's a rubber bristle if you're into those, and it was just so good. And then everyone's saying that the NARS Climax is really good too. So I just got a mini one of those. And then I got a Tony Moly foot mask sock, you know, so yeah. All of this was way too expensive. And then this is the cookie that I went to Target for yesterday for that little photo shoot with my mom. I'll insert the picture of what it turned out to be. These are okay. It's the cookie in there is like this big, and the serving suggestion is like half a cookie because there's so much protein in it. It is gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, so it is good for, like, you know, your kiddos that are gluten-free, if you just like split it between, you know, days, or if you have multiples, just because there's so much protein. So it's like a nice little snack. It's going to keep them full and energized, you know, especially for summer, like playing outside or swimming or, you know, sports and stuff like that. So I'm really glad that I was able to get this for free, but I mean, I paid for it and then I get reimbursed. Remember I told you guys I'm gonna make a freaking video all about that. So yeah, breakfast, workouts, outdoors, hearty snack, guilt-free treat, and then it's made by a cute little couple. So aww, Michelle and Toby. We see a world where happiness is cultivated through healthy eating, movement, and connection with nature. So anyways, there's, you know, it's all good for you. So there's other flavors. I just got the chocolate. There you have a peanut butter chocolate chip, white chocolate chip macadamia, oatmeal raisin. That sounds really good. So they only had the 2 flavors, this one and I think the peanut butter at my Target. But yeah, so I'm gonna do, this campaign is due today, so I'm gonna get editing on that photo and stuff like that. Today is a work day, so the kids are gonna have to, you guys are gonna have to entertain yourselves. Just kidding. Man, I can't believe that Andrew hasn't called me. It's like 10 till. It's really weird. I'm really tired, even though last night I didn't sleep through the night. Bailey was up at 1, but that's not that bad because that's still plenty of time to like fall back into that deep sleep. When it's like 3 and 4, that's when it's hard because, you know, Aiden's gonna be up at like between 6 and 7, and so yeah, last night wasn't too bad, but I'm really tired for some reason. It's just a good day, and yesterday was such a good day. Both of the kids were like really good, and I just had such a good time with them. I love Wednesdays because my whole entire focus, the whole entire day is them. Oh, here goes Andrew. Hello? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing? Hey guys, it's Friday. I don't think I talked to you that much yesterday. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This morning, you guys, can I just tell you how insane today was? So, you know, we're coming up on a year of being in the house, which blows my mind. We got in at the end of July last year, and so when you do a new build, well, I'm sure when you get any new house, you have like a, well, maybe not. Anyways, we have a warranty because it's a new build for like structural and appliance and, you know, anything like that. And so once a month, I call in to get like everything repaired, because once the year is up, I'm pretty sure that it's no longer free or covered by the builder. So we had quite a few things going on. I think you guys will remember I showed in a vlog a couple weeks ago, they replaced some tiles that were cracked. And so one set that they replaced, like every time I mop, it's like sandpaper. So I thought in my mind, like maybe they didn't seal the tile. And so did that. The air conditioning downstairs wasn't working. It was like super hot downstairs. What else? The kids broke the pull on the shower in their bathtub. They unscrewed it, but all the parts like went into pieces. Then the last time that I did this, I had something wrong with my cabinets. the crown molding trim on the top in the kitchen wasn't tacked down all the way. Like the nails are so small. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Oh no. All this field is for sale. That literally makes me want to throw up. It's gonna be so crowded over here in like a year, you guys. I want to throw up. It's gonna be just nothing but houses. And we moved out here because of the farm. I've already talked about this on here, I'm sorry. So anyways, that.
Yes.
What else? So when the guy replaced it, the crown molding, he like didn't butt it up against each other, and so there was a space, and it wasn't huge, but those cabinets were probably the biggest. Well, no, the tile was the most I've spent on the house, but the cabinets were next. Getting white cabinets is so expensive. It's so expensive. And so I like opted out of painting any of the walls to get those cabinets. It was one or the other, because I blew a huge amount of our budget on the tile, which I don't even love that tile anymore. Ugh, regrets, so many regrets. So anyways, you know, I paid a lot of money for these I'm gonna be paying for these for 30 years essentially, and so I don't want a tiny little space in between. And the guy was like, well, it's because, you know, when I went to do put the new one up, it's like paper, and so it just ripped. As if like that was, you know, some way for me to not get it replaced. And so, you know, they had to order a new piece, and it took 5 weeks. So they come. So first people that show up, oh, that's another thing. The closet inside my beauty room / office, there's 2 bulbs in the fixture, and one goes on and off while it's on. And so first guy that shows up, electrician, comes in, says that it's not electric, it's the fixture. So I need to get in touch with fixtures. Cool. Cabinet people come. And the trim that they ordered that took 5 weeks isn't the right one. It's smaller. They leave. Then the tile guy comes, and he tells me it's the tile. It's not, the tiles aren't sealed anymore. That's old school, and that it just must be the grain of those tiles. And I was like, really ironic, considering it's only those 2 in my entire house, that when I mop over it, it's literally like mopping over sandpaper. And then, oh, that was another thing. There was a guy who like fixed grout up in my bathroom tile, and he like dug it out with a tool and re-put it in there, and he like didn't fill it all the way up, and so it looked worse after than what it did before. It was cracked. He didn't clean up the tile, so there was like literally grout on either side of the tile. It's so ugly. And so he would like admitted that that was a mess. And then the air conditioning, something happened with that where they had to order a part, and that was gonna take 2 weeks. And then the plumber didn't show up. It was supposed to be between 8 and noon, and he didn't show up until literally 3:30. So I was like furious that all of this happened at once. I wasn't furious, actually. I was very calm about it when he's like basically the superintendent of the builder, you know, that's who you call with all of these things. And so he was furious. He was like, you know, I can understand maybe 1 or 2 things like having to be ordered. He's like, but the fact that you absolutely got nowhere, because at this point the plumber hadn't even shown up, and it was like 1. And he was like, you know, the tile didn't get fixed, the air didn't get fixed, the electric didn't get fixed. Like, he was really upset, and he was like, I'm so sorry. Plus, it's the holiday weekend, so I'm not gonna have any answers for you today. And there's, you know, the only answer that I have for you is that I called the plumber, and they said that they are on their way, but they're coming from pretty far. And I was like, you know, it is what it is. And he's like, I'm just mad that, you know, you had to take off work. And I was like, nah, I work at home, buddy. I wasn't gonna be, you know, I don't know. I always feel like when you say like you're a stay-at-home mom, people just get like, oh, so you don't, you know, you're there, you're fine, you don't have anything to do. When in reality, because it's the Memorial Day weekend, like I wanted to be out of the house, because any other time that I've done this, and they say between 8 and 12, most of the time they show up at like 7:30, you know, and they're like, hey, is it okay for early? And they're done, you know. And so, you know, I had plans to go do what I'm doing right now, but literally hours ago. Plus, Bailey was up between 4 and 5. Aiden was up at 6:30, so I'm really tired. And now I'm just realizing that I'm sitting here and complaining, and I'm really sorry. The point of this was that we're gonna go do a couple of fun things depending on how long the kids last. I plan on being gone for the rest of the night. It's Friday, and I just want to get out of the house, honestly. It's been a week at home for the most part, aside from Wednesday when I went out with my mom to do that photo thing. But even being out with her, she gets like really worked up about if the kids get worked up, whereas I don't. Like, I let Bailey cry for the most part. Except for when the sun's in her eyes. I don't let her cry for that. That's not nice. Okay, well, we're gonna go get some lunch at Chick-fil-A is the plan, but I'm going through the drive-thru. I'm not going inside. And then I want to go to Sprouts, which is my local like organic grocer. It's not very local, but it's a chain and it's 45 minutes away in either direction. There's only a couple of them in the valley. And then I want to go into Michael's and see about getting some floral stems because the girls for Mother's Day got me this really cool like hanging wall vase because they know how much I love flowers, and I want to get some faux flowers to put them in, and I think I'm gonna put it maybe on my gallery wall. And I want to look and see. I know that Michael's is having a really good Memorial Day sale about getting a wall mirror, a gold one specifically, but we'll see how far I get with that with these kids. I'm hoping that once I get them fed, they'll be okay. Hoping. We made it. We're done with Sprouts and now we're at Michael's. Aiden's watching Toy Story and Miss Bailey is gonna keep me company. Wow, look how pretty. Remember, I came here specifically actually for florals to put in that really fun. What'd you find? What'd you find? What is that? To put in my, wow, look at the little pretty, like already made the little sets. Should I do that challenge? I'm leaning towards pink, but I think white or cream would be very classy as well. Very classy. Here's some more. I would love like a pre-made bouquet. Ooh, look at all the little fountains. Count. Oh, look, they have 4th of July stuff, and that stuff's on 50% off already. Hobby Lobby's losing out. Missing out? Losing out. What? Oh, my Lanta. This is cute. But none of this stuff. Oh, yeah, it is. 50% off already. I freaking love this. Ice cold soda. Pop Shop. That's cute too. There's like that galvanized. They have a lot of galvanized. I really like this one. We'll have to think about that one, Bailey. Gotta think on that one. Oh, I like that one too. This is everything. I love that. It's only $5. Getting it. Oh, they have like little presidential quotes. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin. What's that one? I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Ha! Man, that's really nice. Cheese. You want to hold that? Jeez, Snatchy. McSnatcherson. That makes a lot of sense. How stinking cool is that? It's like a canvas. Oh, look at the globe one. That is cool. So there's summer and spring decor. I really like those geometric glass boxes, but both that mirror and that mirror are definitely not my style. But they have some really cute little like boho stuff. Aww. Wow. Wow. Me. Ah. I am seriously debating this. It's 50% off, so it'd only be 21. Wheezy. Look at how cute that is. Why do you keep taking that off? You hate me? You want it on? Stinker. But they have like some really pretty Parisian stuff. They have like the empty windows that everybody hangs a wreath on, which is really cute. It would only be 25 bucks. They have like the, oh, look at the bird cages. Let's see. I like that one too. It's like a shelf. Ooh, I bet you could hang that. It would only be $26. They have some cute little knickknacks too. That's really pretty. I love this picture frame. It would only be 10 bucks. And it's like heavy, it's nice. I like the little birdies. I don't even know what I would put on that shelf because it's so small, short. How stinking cool is this? It's like butcher paper and you slide it underneath. You can actually like tear it off. They have little scales. They have more mailboxes. I really wish that didn't say farmhouse. If it just had like the crest on it, that would totally match my stuff. Oh man. They have some really cute stuff. I'm so surprised they still have my nesting baskets that I have in the living room for the kids' toys. They have like all 3 sizes still. And they're all 50% off. Oh, that'll be over by the time you guys see this. They have some really cool pieces on clearance too. I know everybody are doing the basket walls right now. That's definitely not my style, but just putting it out there. They have some really cool stuff like this little, oh, I can see why it's on clearance. There's a chalkboard on the other side, but lots of farmhousey stuff. Like even like this looks very schoolhouse to me. I'm looking at this floating shelf because this would look really cool in my office. That little cornice thing too. Oh, stop it right now. Can I find one that's not like completely busted? Because that would be perfect. Oh my gosh. Tons of stuff on clearance, you guys. Tons and tons of stuff. Yeah, that needs to go in my room. These are my favorite pens, and I find them here at Michael's at the front register. And look, they have like a power of positivity. Everybody wrote something nice. Aww. Okay, so this is the campaign that I'm doing, and that's the whole reason why I had to go was this True Whip. They have 3 different options. They have a regular, a skinny, and then a vegan. I got the vegan one just because that seems to pertain to a lot of my people over on Instagram. And then I got strawberries because I'm going to do strawberry shortcake with it, just so it's not like, hey, here's the tub of whipped cream. And then I got blueberries for the kids. They're going through blueberries so fast, and blueberries is known, there's research that blueberries help with eyesight, so trying to get the kids ahead in life. This is my coffee creamer. It's more expensive there, but they actually had more flavors, and I'm completely out. So this is the pecan caramel, so I thought I would give that a try. My random pens from Michael's. I saw a recipe from Cynthia Harper today, and it's like 4 ingredient cookies. It's bananas, oats, chocolate chips, and peanut butter. So got that. Got Aiden some more gluten-free bread. Got Aiden some gluten-free frozen waffles to try and switch up his morning routine, as well as some gluten-free donut holes, just because I thought it was like a nice little treat for him, because he mainly eats like mostly the same thing. Got the oats, and they're like multi-grain, so excited about those for the cookies. I got myself some granola, like pumpkin vanilla maple, and it has like pumpkin seeds in it. This is my favorite avocado. I've shared this with you guys before, and it was the same exact price for these itty bitty little cups as it was like a regular cup, and there's like a whole ounce more in these, so I got those. Some bananas for the kids, and I treated myself to some mini peanut butter cups. All right, on to Michael's. Got my flour whippers. It was a bonus deal for Friday and Saturday. Again, this will be over by the time this goes up, but they were 70% off. I got this for my tablescape It was the only thing that really like spoke to me for what I want to do. And I think this is really important. I got this with 70% off and it says Glam Office. It looks like a letterboard, but it's not. And then this is the mirror that I chose. It's like super vintagey. I was thinking gold, but then I realized that those are gold, and so I don't know. I'm gonna paint my office one day. I have the paint and everything. Doing that is exhausting just thinking about it. So when I paint my office, the white on top of the gray will be really, really pretty. Some of you are probably gonna think I'm crazy about my water bill, but look at how much freaking fun he's having. Just drinking out of the hose. You having fun? It's soaking wet over here. You having fun? Huh? Are you soaking wet? Mommy's gonna replant some pots. Are you cold?
You cold?
Is there something that you need help with? Come on, Kat, in or out? You having fun? Did you wash the windows for Mommy? So I think I'm going to replant some stuff. These were in my clovers that died, and now somehow they're magically coming back alive. But I need to make sure that all those stupid things are out. All those dust mites of those and of this one. So I'm gonna have to dump out the soil and start over. And they say to put the pumice on the bottom and on the top so they can't get in. Oops, oops. You wanna do bubbles? Much better. I know I don't have landscaping on here, but I really want to get like a nice rug to put underneath all this because it's not super hot. Like we could sit out, or I could sit out here, you know, while Aiden's out here playing and stuff, which I don't technically need a rug to sit out here, but I think it would just be nice. And I had my eye on one at Target and they were on sale, but also spending money on that right now. I don't know if that's like the best idea. I'm having a really hard time with this no buy. I did it like so well last year when we were getting the house, and now that we're in the house, it's so hard not to like constantly buy stuff for the house. I don't even like buy makeup, or you know, I buy some clothes here and there, but all I want to do is buy stuff for the house. All right, we're gonna do some sidewalk chalk. I'm gonna open up these tubs that I got at the Target dollar spot and see what we think of them. Let's see what we think. There's even glitter in it. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. That's really cool. What'd you do with that stick, dude? That is pink. Wow, look at all that glitter. So it's supposed to brighten as it dries. Let's go see what it does, baby. They're not bad for them being at the dollar spot. I don't know if I would say they're worth $3, but you can definitely see like the glitter and stuff in them. And they do dry down like pretty, I wouldn't say vivid. Give me that back, please. Play with those ones. He's not an artistic kid though. He'd much rather me draw everything and then him tell me what it is. He much prefers the verbal than the tactile. Hello! It's like 4 o'clock now and the backyard is already a mess that I just rinsed off. I don't know why I'm having so many flies. I have all of the blinds shut because of how many flies were let in. I can't get them all, and so this is gonna sound terrible, but I let them, like they land on the windows because they're dumb, and then I just shut them in there with the blinds and then they eventually die. Jeez. Isn't she getting so big? Oh, you're getting too big, honey. You're getting so big. Every time she wears that tank top, I die because it's just so cute. Seeing her chunky little arms. So, yeah, I'm having issues with flies. But I'm gonna end the vlog here because it is Saturday and it's the weekend, like holiday weekend. It's the weekend, dude. It's a holiday weekend, and tomorrow we have plans to go over to my parents' house. I'm supposed to go to dance, but for some reason I got it all mixed up. I feel terrible. But you guys seemed to really enjoy the workout video, which makes me so happy. So there will be more coming. I got some really good feedback. One sweet friend of mine has a back injury, and Miss Nessa, I was telling her maybe we could do one targeted towards that. We are going to incorporate some weights in a couple of them. Nothing like super intense, but having some weights would be really, really cool. So I'm really excited. And you know, Hillary, who's not really in the social scene, she has an Instagram page, but it's like very personal, private, you know, just her and her kids. And I tried to edit out her little boy as much as I could just because I wasn't sure. And so if there's like weird zoomy parts, it's because he was like running around, and you know, he's still shown, and all the kids are. I mean, for me, I don't know, it never really bothered me. But anyway, thank you so much for all your kindness on that video. It means a lot to me. And you know, I just feel really good about like branching out and doing a couple different things. And my heart will always lie with beauty, and especially with this vlog, I feel like it's definitely changed into like a lifestyle. So I think this week that this goes up, I'll have my very first, I hate to say the word cooking because I am not a cook, but food related videos. You know, like I said, you guys, I'm not like great at cooking, but I also have 2 children and a husband, and so I have to do it. I don't do it probably as much as I should, but I just think it's gonna be some really fun stuff. So that'll be coming this week. Let's see what else. On next week, there's like a lot of really fun stuff coming up. I think I have something planned almost every single day. So next week also starts Aiden's therapy that we're gonna go to every week for occupational and speech. We finally got it scheduled. It took forever. I also have to go to the grocery store and get those little shortbreads. They had them at Sprouts yesterday, but it was like a big huge loaf, and I know that my local like Safeway has like itty bitty little ones, which is way cuter. Duh. But it also will serve as me bringing dessert tomorrow to my parents' house, so it all works out. I'm going to go import this footage and finish up. I think I have one more thing to do for the cooking video, and I can actually bring it tomorrow as well. Dinner and a little appetizer. Look at me go. I love you guys. I hope you had an amazing holiday weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Although Memorial Day isn't a very happy occasion, it is about remembering those who never made it out of uniform. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog. We did a couple of fun things. I love you so much. I thank you so much for watching. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Cocco. You are watching the Cocco channel. Please subscribe if you're not already. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Goodbye!